Hello everybody, this is Deathchester Hyel Yeh Gaming, and I am going to be doing very quickly a little bit of fishing. And we're going to be doing the fishing in Artaeum. And those of you that know about the fishing in Artaeum will realise that I am actually going to go for the bags. The waterlogged bags, which apparently have a legendary recipe in them for food, recipe. So now although I've just logged in now, I did actually was on earlier and I did loot a bag already. But I thought, well, seeing as I'm going to be doing this, I'll catch some fish. The recipe itself is a legendary recipe. I think it's legendary. Gold. Is that legendary? Maybe some members of the community will verify that. I don't think there's anything above gold or yellow. You get white, green, blue, purple, and then yellow. And I think yellow is the highest you can get to. And what I'm looking for is I'm looking for splashes in the water there. Oh, it'll be right back. Decide it's going to have a brain fart. ESO servers decided they're not going to play fair. Okay, well, we're back in. We'll be where I was, probably back a little bit way. There we go. Right, where is it? So, splashing somewhere around here. There it is. Yep, there. So, a friend of mine last night very graciously gifted the Somerset DLC to me, to my account, so that I could log on while he was logged off and fish for this recipe, because apparently it's actually really quite pricey. But I did a little bit of research and I think it's changed. I think it's now bind on pickup. The bags that it comes in are bind on pickup, so you can't trade the bag even if the recipe is inside the bag, because the pattern itself is bind on pickup. So I'm guessing that what will happen is that I'll get the bag, and the bags are now bound on pickup. So, and that's because the content is bound to you, your character. And chance of getting this apparently very, very rare incredibly rare recipe out of a waterlogged bag. And I think they're called the Sichik waterlogged bag. So anyway, so as I say, a friend of mine gifted me the Somerset Isles DLC, which gives me access to the Artaeum map. And he said to me, because he hadn't played for a while and he's come back, he's sort of returned. He jumps in every so often, and so I don't think he's kept up to date with what's actually going on. But after doing some research last night, apparently a vendor in Enric's public house is fish sticks. Oh, here we go again. He's so being shitty. Be right back. See how much he's still connected to the internet. It's their servers. He just don't want to know. Their servers randomly drop players. I have no idea what's going on there. No, I was. Fish sticks. Where's my fish sticks? Fish sticks. There we go. Do I need to choose the worms again? So, yeah, so my friend basically gifted me the Somerset Isles DLC, which was very kind of him. And he formed a group and he said fast travel to me, so I fast travelled to him. And I was on Artaeum. So I haven't actually... God, their servers are crap. They really are. Diabolical at the moment. It was like this last night where, you know, during the quiet time, everybody's all logged offline. 2 o'clock in the morning. It was quiet. There wasn't anybody here. I thought, I'll give this fishing malarkey have a go. Got about 50 or so different... Not like that I'm losing the internet at my end. Perfectly logged into the game still. At their login server, their login section of the game. But the character just drops characters. And last night actually I was seeing players that were fishing around here. Well, I actually did pull that in, but I didn't get anything. Which was... Come on, oh, there we go again. Got a fair few fish, and as the point was, a friend gave me 600 worms because I need saltwater bait, and worms apparently are saltwater bait. So he gave me 600 worms. As being a crafter, he's forever picking up cotton and flax and stuff like that, and he'll dig up worms alongside them. So he has the bait. And I was sat here for maybe about an hour watching poor souls, just like I've been doing then. Oh yeah, I got a pearlescent crayfish, a weaving, I got one of them last night as well, a weaving octopus, and they sell for quite a small amount of money, you know, 100 gold, 150 gold, something like that. But I guess the thing is that people want, apart from the fish, is the Sijic Warlock bags, which once the server started to calm down and people stopped disappearing from in front of me and they were logging off proper and logging off for the night, I was on for maybe about half an hour after that, and that's it, we're all out there. Oh, get that water hyacinth. And we were. There's a chest usually that spawns there. That's what I've come down here to have a look for. I mean, the Elder Scrolls servers are constantly doing maintenance, but it's just this. This is what you get. You get. I'm logged into the game. I'm interacting with the game, but as soon as I try interacting with any of the scenery, it stalls. It just doesn't want to participate. And after they did the maintenance yesterday, I kept on getting to the login server. Here we go again. It was like this, you know. I'd log in, and then it'd say, "Oh, there's a queue. You're 30 seconds away from logging in." So I thought, oh, 30 seconds. That's not too bad. You know, it's the sort of thing that happened in EverQuest. EverQuest had something similar. There was login times, and World of Warcraft they had login times. You were say like 4th in the queue, 5th in the queue, 88th in the queue, sort of thing, and you'd have to wait to log in because their login server bottlenecked all the players. And same sort of thing here. They were like a bottleneck going on. So 30 seconds, I thought, brilliant, 30 seconds, that's not too bad. An hour later, there was still 30 seconds. Oh look, there it is, there's that chest I was on about. Oh, quick, hurry up. Did I get it? Yes, I did. Okay, I don't think they're any good. Let's dismantle them. But I will have a look because there's some stuff in this game now that I'm just not familiar with and are apparently really awesome for the low-end raiding gear, and I've got to be careful. A friend said to me, be careful what you're destroying and dismantling, because there's some green and blue stuff that is perfect for raiding gear for those who want to maximise on magicka or stamina or health. And there's certain pieces of equipment that really do that effectively as a launch pad, as you know, a doorway to get onto raids. So I was actually stood here in this area last night fishing away, and I got a waterlogged Sigic waterlogged bag. I haven't checked it yet. I thought I'd do a little video on the different stuff that you can fish out of these holes. There's another crayfish. I'm hoping to get another octopus. They'll sell for like 150 gold a pop. And you know, you're probably thinking, wow, 150 gold, that's like peanuts. But it's nice. It's just a nice touch. You know, you feel as though you've actually done something. Your time has been rewarded at least. Yeah, I get the fish, and the fish I can use in cooking a basic recipe to make fishy sticks. And the recipe you want is fish sticks from Amanda Brucia, I think she's called Brucia, in Enrich's Public Ale House in Anvil. She sells the recipe. It's a great way to fishing the mystic fishing holes for the Sigic waterlogged bags. Then this is what you'll be up to. Fairly boring. and quite sad watching other players logging off in front of you and disappearing as the 8 ESO's servers decide to have rain farts. I was hoping for other stuff other than just the dewfish and the longfin and the crayfish and the octopus, although the crayfish and the octopus are unique creatures to this map and these waters, which you can then sell to a vendor. I guess if you're here, you're not after fish, you're after the bags so that you can get the recipe. I couldn't find any other information other than that. Oh, here we go again, brain fart at Esau's end. Yeah, and if you're joining us on the stream, say, wave to us and we'll give you a shout out. That is a hell of a name. That's it. Is that bulldozer? Oh, there they come back. There we go. So yeah, so if you come to Artaeum and you're watching us fish and you spot Vigilia coriolanus, give us a wave and we'll give you a shout out on the stream. And as a result of maybe, if we get a stable bout of fishing and we clear out a few more holes and I get a few more bags, I'll then show you what the RNG's like, see what the RNG's like for the these bags on apparently getting this recipe. So that's the point I was getting to as well, the recipe. Uses some pretty unusual ingredients. Bollocks. Mistime that. Firstly you get fish. Okay, that's understandable, it's fish, right. Then it's powdered mother of pearl, melons, and then, there you go, weaving octopus. And glow bugs, torch back end basically. The fireflies you see flying around flowers. Somebody got the last fish before me, before the others. Nothing there. Come on, get out of the bloody water. So I got one bag. I did get one bag before I started streaming. There's a chest there usually. I think somebody else just got it. Can't see anything there. Alright, let's go to the other side. And so I was down at this point on the north side of the map. Just up here. So we need to, I think it's probably that way. That way up? I'm hoping so. Sprint. I also use voice attack to control my game because I only have the use of one hand. I've got simple voice commands already logged in. Then why did you boot me from the game if I'm already logged in? So is it going to do a complete, total, utter brain fart now and not allow me to go back into the game? Yo, it's a bit of like, you're in a queue, 30 seconds, and then 3 hours later, you're in a queue, still 30 seconds. Worse than Windows. 10 minutes to complete this download, 2 hours later. 30 seconds, no. 10 seconds, no. 10 minutes, no. 1 hour. Lost connection to the lobby. That insists on booting not only yourself but other players, and you saw other people around me just dropping out and disappearing and then coming back. So it's not an isolated sprint. Sprint. Get down onto the coast now. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a beautifully looking game, but then Skyrim was a beautifully looking game. And I spent hours in that game. Weeks. 1 hour, it was weeks in that game. Quite happy to spend weeks playing that game. It was such a beautifully well written game by Bethesda. The quest lines, oh, here we go again. Let's see how far back it's put me. Oh, all the way back here. I've got to go uphill and then back downhill to get down the coastline again. Sprint. So yes, I was saying Bethesda. A beautifully well written game. Really enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Really enjoyed the Dragonborn storyline. When that came out, the expansion part of the Dragonborn storyline, that is, when that came out, and that there was another Dragonborn, etc. There we go. Let's get down onto this coast. Fishing pools, fishing pools. There we go. Do this. Do the things that they asked you to do, and you go off and you're making up another thingy, abyssal sea pig. I'm not sure what that is. Must be a cucumber or something. Sea cucumber. Or spiky sea caterpillar. That's what it looks like anyway. So yeah, you can sell them, and you get bait as well, which is nice. I can actually fish for bait for lakes and rivers out of these waters, which is pretty cool. I've got, I can see the map, I just don't have access to it. So he's an ESO Plus player, and he gifted me the Somerset Isles DLC, and I came up here and I started fishing pretty much last night. Everyone's thinking, yeah, right. The waterlogged bags are as rare as rocky or shit, and then the patterns themselves in the bags are even rarer. Okay, I get that. I understand that. Well, just see if the RNG gods were favouring us today. And I must admit, it is. Last night it was quiet, so I had all the fishing holes to myself, and I did pick up a couple of bags last night. An hour ago I picked up another bag, so I've got at least 3 bags on me that I'm aware of. That's that whole fished out. Let's see if there's one over here. No. No. And the server don't know what to make of it. And then it has a brain fart, you get booted. It's almost as though there's some form of conflict going on between a player request and the acquisition on their server end. Like the player's request gets lost in the ether somewhere. Here we go. Already logged in. If I'm already logged in, why boot me from the game then? Well, I think the stream's been running now for about an hour. So what I'll do is I'll log into the game and we'll have a look at these bags. Nothing in that one. And the third one. Holy smokes, 2! So, they're not that rare then now. So I've got 2. However though, I think I spotted something. Bind on pickup. So, that means then the bags are bound to me. Yep, bound, bound, bound. So they've increased the drop rate then? Am I really that lucky? Or am I really that lucky? Only you could tell. Am I really that lucky? Unless there's a way around that. Does anybody know a way around that? I wonder if you sell it to a vendor then buy it back, does it get rid of the bind? You probably can't sell it to a vendor. Oh, come on, what's going on? It's like the damn fishing hole's not... Yeah, right, it's nothing there. And a simple chest again. See any? There's a fishing hole there. And of course, skinning the fish and preparing the fish, you get a chance to get perfect raw, which sells for 20k a pop, which isn't bad. That's just as rare. The lead to a coral plating, brilliant, I found a lead. So you do get other stuff that you can fish from the hole. So I got an archaeology lead as well. That's quite good. I'm pleased at that actually, because I run out of my leads in this zone. I'm hoping it's for this. 2 recipes. Not that rare then. Or maybe I was just very jammy. Seems like we fished all this side out. I have to go back around to the other side. Even Conan didn't have a problem like that. I'm embarrassed. And the chest is gone because somebody else took it. Or the server decided, fucking hell, what the hell is this shit? Let's get rid of it. Yep, nothing there. Let's go back round where I was. Well, I just timed out, I did. Come on. I don't want to keep on fishing unless they're wanting fish. There'll be no reason to. Which makes me think, is there, is the drop rate being sorted out, or was I just incredibly lucky? I might put it down to being incredibly lucky. Let's see if we can get round here without being slaughtered. Oh, no. Character's logged in. The character's already logged in. But apparently I need a valid internet connection, even though the character's logged in. Go figure that one out. I must be using magic to log into their servers then. That's obviously what it is. And they don't like it. Because my character's logged in, but yeah, I need a valid internet connection. Even though my character's logged in. Well, I'll tell you what. I think I've had enough of the being booted because of their shitty servers, and I think you've had enough of seeing me being booted out because of their shitty servers, and then me complaining about their shitty servers. So I'll leave it at that. I think I'm going to say that I've been very lucky. I got 2 recipes. They're no longer tradable, so you can't farm the recipes for gold like you probably used to be able to do. So those price checks online stating that the recipe can be sold for 5 million gold or 1.5 million gold or 3 million gold are so out of date now that nobody's bothered to update it, that the recipe itself is bind on pickup, because the bags are bind on pickup, and so therefore not tradable. So as soon as you've got the recipe for your crafting character, there's no point in being here. Now the next stop is, I think, to find out how rare the powdered mother of pearl is, because that's one of the ingredients for the recipe. Powdered mother of pearl. And apparently powdered mother of pearl only drops from giant sea clams on the coastline of Somerset Isle. So once I get round this corner and on dry land again, that's if I don't get slaughtered along the way. I shall go do that. We shall go see how infinitesimally rare the drop rate is from the clams, because I'm guessing the bugs you can pick up in any zone wherever the fire bugs are. The melons, I'm guessing, are farmed somehow from somewhere. There'll be a specific location somewhere in the gaming world that has a melon farm, and you can go farm them yourself. So those 2 ingredients, you don't need to worry about them. You can get them. I'm guessing the powdered mother of pearl is the ingredient that people have probably complained about. We shall find out. So now that I'm back on dry land, at this place. Okay, am I? Yep. Get this chest. Well, holy shit, somebody unlocked it and left all that stuff in there. Okay. I guess I just wanted the lockpick skill. Well, this is the location where I got those bags earlier. So if you want the best location, I think this location right here, with that chest around the corner. Let's have a look on the map where we are. In between these two islands here. Little outcrop island type things there, which must be them there. So, north end of the island, in between those two, it looks like a smiley face, mouth there, and two eyes. You want to be situated here. You get crayfish, octopi, and sea pigs, or whatever they call them, which you all sell to vendors for gold. And in my opinion, best location for the waterlogged satchels. Coriolanus, say hi and we'll give you a shout out if I spot you. Give us a poke or a wave. So until next time, stay safe during this COVID-19 fiasco thing that's going on. Keep yourselves healthy. Bye bye for now.